All right, picture this. Best friend's wedding, right?
Yeah.
Big day. And all eyes are on the best man. He steps up, clears his throat, grabs the mic, and instead of the usual rambling stories and inside jokes, he delivers this speech. Heartfelt, funny, so perfectly them that there's not a dry eye in the house. What if you were the secret genius behind those words?
And even better, imagine that genius translates to some sweet side hustle cash. We're diving into the world of wedding speech writing, folks.
It's kind of brilliant when you think about it. Weddings, all about emotion, happy tears, the works. But most people, they'd rather face a runaway wedding cake than a blank page. It's like everyone's secretly wishing for a word wizard to swoop in and save the day.
Oh, 100%. Think about it. Every weekend, bam, bam, bam. Weddings galore. That's a lot of speeches, toasts, people just hoping they don't completely bungle it. And that's where you come in, friend, with the words.
Okay, so let's say you're even a little bit intrigued. Maybe you've always loved words, or you're just really good at capturing those core memories that make a relationship special, right? This deep dive, turning that passion into a side hustle. We'll hit it all from building your online presence to crafting those speeches that have everyone reaching for the tissues and maybe a second glass of champagne.
And the best part, this isn't some corporate grind, no way. This is about bringing joy to people's biggest moments and on your own terms. Flexible hours, work from anywhere we're talking, tapping into that creative side you might not even know you had.
So where do we even start on this whole speechwriting adventure?
Well, think of it like this. Every good adventure needs a map, right? And in this case, your online presence, that's your map. How people are going to find you, get to know you, and ultimately trust you with these, let's be honest, very important wedding memories.
Yeah, it's like you wouldn't show up to the wedding in your sweatpants, right?
Yeah.
Your website is your online outfit, and you wanted to scream, "I'm the speech whisperer, hire me!"
Exactly, that professional website. Crucial. It should list your services, maybe some starting prices to give them an idea, but most important, examples of your work. Think of it like this. Someone's looking for a photographer, they want to see the portfolio, right? Same deal here. Show, don't just tell.
Oh, and testimonials. Those are like the five-star reviews of the wedding world. Picture a couple, they're on the fence about hiring you, then bam, testimonial from a previous client raving about how you took their jumbled mess of an idea and turned it into this speech, had everyone laughing and crying, all the good stuff. Instant credibility.
Social proof, it's everything. And speaking of social, don't underestimate Instagram, Facebook, all that. That's where you can really get creative.
Right. Think about it.
Yeah.
You can share snippets of speeches, with permission, of course,
Right.
writing tips, even just beautiful wedding-related visuals draw people in with that aesthetic.
Yeah. Exactly. You want that brand aesthetic that just screams, wedding magic happening here. Oh, and don't forget keywords. God, I love a good keyword. A website, social media, use them strategically because you want to make sure that when a frantic best man is out there Googling, best wedding speechwriter ever a week before the big day,
Because let's be real, procrastination is a thing.
your name pops up first.
But you're not just attending the wedding, you are the wedding, at least online.
Boom. Nailed it. Now let's talk money because crafting heartfelt toasts is lovely and all, but gotta keep the lights on, right? What's the earning potential here?
Right. Because pouring our hearts into these speeches is one thing, but getting paid for it,
Yeah.
even better.
Oh, for sure. And the beauty is this is a premium service, my friend. Price it accordingly. Don't you dare undervalue those skills. You're not just putting words in a blender. You're crafting a core memory, a story that'll be told for years. This is big deal stuff.
Okay, so how do we even begin to price this whole thing? Hourly, word count. Is there some secret formula?
Think about it like wedding cakes, right? You wouldn't expect a simple sheet cake to cost the same as some elaborate 5-tier masterpiece, would you? Same principle. A good starting point. Package tiers.
Oh, I love a good tier. Break it down for us. What does basic even look like in the speech world?
So your basic package. Perfect for someone who just needs a little nudge in the right direction. Maybe a shorter speech like a 5-minute toast, something with a solid structure and a quick turnaround. For that, you're looking at maybe $50 to $100.
Okay, so a nice little something to ease those pre-wedding jitters. What about when we step it up a notch?
We're moving into advanced territory now. This is for the client who wants something truly, them, in-depth consultations, really digging into their love story, crafting something unique, and revisions. Gotta have those revisions built in. This level, you could easily be at $150 to $300.
Now we're talking a speech that's not just good, it's like the relationship in words. What about those clients who want it all? Like the whole shebang?
Ah, you speak of the premium package. This is for the client who understands this isn't just words on a page, this is an experience. Highly detailed, emotionally resonant, maybe we're even weaving in those inside jokes, special memories only close friends and family would know. You might even offer coaching on delivery at this level.
Oh, genius. Because the best speech in the world can fall flat if the delivery's a little rough.
100%. That's where your expertise as a, speech guru comes in. Not just giving them the words, but giving them the confidence to deliver those bad boys with style. Premium package. We're talking $300 to $500, no problem.
Okay, now those are numbers that get my attention,
Yeah.
especially when you consider wedding season is basically year-round these days.
All right.
So we've got the website looking sharp, social media's on fire, pricing tiers are set. How do we actually write these magical speeches, the ones that have everyone reaching for the tissues?
Now, this is where your inner Shakespeare gets to come out and play. But here's the thing. As unique as every love story is, there's a bit of a formula, a structure, that just helps make sure you hit all the right notes. Like, think of it like a recipe, right? You can tweak it, swap out ingredients, but that basic framework, it's there to guide you.
So give us the goods. Key ingredients for a killer wedding speech, go.
It all starts with the hook. You got to grab them from the first sentence. Like those books you can't put down, you want that level of intrigue right from the get-go.
No pressure then. Okay, but seriously, give us an example.
Yeah.
What's a good way to reel those wedding guests in?
Okay, imagine this, right? Best man steps up to the mic and goes, all right, I've known John since we were kids, and let me tell you, back then, never thought he'd be the one giving out relationship advice.
Okay, see, now that's what I'm talking about. It's funny, kind of unexpected, makes everyone want to know more. Like, ooh, what kind of trouble were these two getting into?
Exactly. It's that shared history, that little bit of playful teasing, it pulls people in. Or you could go a totally different direction, more heartfelt, like, the moment I saw these two together, knew it was something special, knew it right away. Different vibe, just as effective.
Okay, so we've hooked them with the opener. What's next? Got to keep that momentum going.
The story. Every good speech, it's like a mini story, right? Could be how they met, always a good one. Or some funny anecdote that really shows off their personalities. Or even just a reflection on how their love's grown over time. But it's got to be personal.
It's not just, oh, they're great, here's a list of their achievements. It's those little things, the details that really get at, like, the heart of who they are as a couple.
Exactly. And don't be afraid of a little humor, Well-placed joke. Breaks the ice, everyone relaxes, makes it that much more memorable.
Keyword being well-placed, though, right? We're going for laughter, not awkward silence.
100%. Gotta read the room, trust your gut. And hey, a second opinion never hurts, especially from someone who knows a couple well. All right, we've got the hook, the story, some laughs. What about that grand finale? Gotta stick the landing.
How do we wrap this whole thing up on a high note?
That ending, my friend, that's your mic drop moment. This is where you offer that heartfelt toast to their future happiness. Keep it short and sweet, sincere, and just leave them with a wish that everyone in that room can get behind.
Something like, to Sarah and John, may your love story be an adventure. Lots of laughter, joy, maybe a few surprise plot twists along the way. Cheers to that.
See, you've got this. Nailed it.
Well, I've had a good peacher.
Yeah.
But I think the takeaway here is that writing a truly amazing wedding speech, it's not about following some rigid formula. It's about that human connection. Finding the heart of their story and turning it into something that'll stick with them long after the last dance.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And hey, who knows, maybe this deep dive will inspire some folks out there to not only craft some amazing speeches, but to find that side hustle superpower.
Because, let's be honest, getting paid to celebrate love doesn't get much better than that. This has been The Deep Dive. Thanks for joining us.